Alright, good morning, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord. I hope you guys are well and happy pre-market Solami Christmas. Pow pow. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into it here. What I suggest is, if you're to see this for your first time, is to look at each time frame I mention as the perspective you have, times it by 3, because that's how long it could probably take to play out. Okay? So what I've got here is the 15-minute. What can we see? We've got a little bit of pumpy action that's wanting to play through here. But what I can see is that this point is 0. Okay, so we are looking for a new trend from here. Yes, it's looking like up, but the only way we can sort of confirm that is if that holds under this expansion, you see, like that, and these guys stay up, and this starts to curl down, aka go blue. So when it goes like blue, then you'll know that the trend is on. So this is just for the 15-minute. We're at a mean, so this will just give you some perspective for right now. What am I going to do? We're going to drop it in from the 21, and we're going to have realistic expectations, because to be brutally honest, I'm watching this pump happen, and the biggest order I've seen here is $6,200 once, and a $1,300 order, and there's the 6,000K, 8,000K dollar order out. So really, it's just someone pushing the market around. And these are the points that I use to trade off of and have a perspective from any time frame that I need. Okay, I'll get into it now. So what is the Hopium for Solana? On the 21 day, the Hopium for Solana is, as long as it can close above $10.53, you can see the next print in 1 day and 8 hours print up and take the blue flash off. This is good for longer term mean reversion. Problem is we have these bands crossing each other here. The mean is being crossed by the upper band. So there's liquidity at $24.58. Does it mean it gets there? Who knows? Now let's see if $28.50 is a viable option, or if $6 is a viable option. Okay, so we have to times this by at least have a 68-day outlook, you could say, roughly, and then the new trend should be starting or should have come to an end. So if it starts today, then 68 days from now we'll know sort of if we're midway through or to the top. Okay, so we have bullish mean reversion happening here, but we need volatility. But what we can see is mean reversion play. That's cool. Outliers haven't been met down here, and if it was to hit an outlier, that's about $6. Any one of these green lines, halfway to, or $6. Okay, so 21 day, it needs to hold above $10.53 for, wait, sorry, let me get the price right. Yeah, $10.54. It pretty much has to hold up there for the next 22 days. And then if we can do that, then you can see a continuation through on mean reversion on the next 21 day print. Okay, so ideally, if Solana gets to that price today, then it doesn't have to wait 21 days. Now we have some hidden bear div on the 7-day coming through. What's holding that up from dumping through is this region over here. Problem is it ain't gonna hold up for too long, because we have negative drift in the market. Negative drift is targeting us back to about $10 flat, and that's on the 7-day. All right, blue flashes haven't ended, so this move hasn't ended. You have to start closing candles above this green line, and these blue flashes will end. If it starts closing on it or below, it will just keep on being blue flash, slow grinding down. So the 3-day tried for hidden bear div to push through, it did, and now as we've just been closing pretty much below the mean over here, and that is $9.90 under negative drift. Okay, blue flash has just started, which means this move isn't over. You're looking for a mean reversion play, and we've had an outlier event occur here. We failed to hit the mean. This means at $15, this region on the 5-day is at 2081. I like the 5-day. So problem is, you close below 1168, you will have continuation more than likely to the downside, but within the new 5-day print, so in the next 7 days, you can expect us maybe to come back to this region if we do go down from here. Now, what do we have on the 3-day? We have 3-day looking like it wants to build a bullish posturing, but it's getting defeated by low volatility under negative drift. Blue flash is still on. So it's not looking too healthy for Solana. Only thing is percentages are really getting zeroed out just because they're small candles and it has been not that much volatility. Yes, there's been a lot of volatility, but in comparison to previous candles, not so much. Okay, and then we'll go look on the 24-hour. So on the 24 hours, as you can see, as you keep closing below this orange line, you'll keep on going down. So you close below 11.58, you can expect continuation to the downside. Next print expected to come at least halfway up, 11.51. Blue flashes are on. This drive to the downside hasn't been over yet. So all the higher term time frames up to the daily are saying down. What do we have to look for with regards to Hopium? There's a little bit of unwinding here. You got to make sure that it is building like a hidden bull div or something like that through this mean. But because it is building hidden bull div, it doesn't have the steam to get us or get Solana all the way back up to these high numbers. This takes a lot of work to get you up to $30. All right, that's a nearly 300% increase if you start wicking up there. All right, so let's go to, this is sideways for now. So we'll wait for the next print in the 12-hour to make a final decision. What needs to happen here is a contraction in volatility, which would be good because then the candles will get smaller, and that will cause a positive drift, which will back this, which is pointing up, which will back that, which is pointing up, which will back the defense of an outlier that's been hit over here. And I think we need to start putting on VREs at these levels just so you can see sort of which outliers are being hit. These ones over here. Okay, so this is from 12 hours up, so I'd look for the next 36 hours forward if I start looking on these time frames. Now we have expansion in the volatility and a little bit of a mean reversion play. Okay, McTrappy TrappyTrap is the region that it has to fight over for these higher term time frames. Everything above the 24-hour, it pretty much needs to close above this reverse wave trend, 11.58 to the cent. Okay, what does that do? That'll give it a point to base itself off on the next daily open in, for me, it will be in a while's time, in about 7-8 hours from now. So 7-8 hours time from now, it needs to be closing above 11.58 in order for it to at least stand a chance to mean revert to a number that is viable above $12. Okay, anytime soon. Okay, so now we're going to go to here. This is quite good to see for Solana. Usually this is a signal that I do like to trade, and I'm not saying that you should, but you have clean expansion and volatility. The chaos and disorder has ended, okay, and now the chaos and disorder is just contracting, and under that contracting phase we can see that it's mean reverting. So 11.58, same point. So 11.58 is a very important point. We have moved just about 2 cents in this stream since we started under very low volume. Nothing more than $1 million worth of volume currently since the stream started. Now mean reverting through. Hold this mean reversion, you got to pretty much be closing above. Have we got a mole on? Yes, we do. Not that one. Not yet. Okay, you just got to close above orange, or this thing got to close above orange. These flashes will go through and carry on mean reversion times 3 to 9 hours time. Where we're looking around about new daily print, 11.58. Okay. Now those are all bullish and shit like that. So you got to be very diligent and be like, if it looks so bullish, let's make it bearish. So you have your 90-minute that has its hidden bearish div that's playing through. Okay. Now we have to be surgical because we have a mean over here, a VRE mean. So this can get trapped at 11.49, right? And if it starts closing below this mean when it turns green, you can expect it to chase up anywhere back down to 11.30 cents if it fails in this region with a pump. So if it fails, one candle close below, two candles close below, you're looking down. Currently there's volatility expansion to the upside, which will slow this movement to the downside. Okay, now to the 45 minutes. Okay, that's not the 45 minute. We want the 45 minutes. 30 minutes being denied mean reversion just there. Okay, 45 minutes sideways, flattened out, but I would only take the short when this flash ends, and we have expansion that's sideways, so it's getting a little bit dodgy here. What have we got to do? We've got to throw on some levels. Okay, this is a little bit dodgy. There you go, perfection. Okay, let me not blind you guys and switch off that one. Okay, so if you can see here, thank you birds. If you can see here, you hold above your mean. If you hold above the mean, it will deny this drive of bearish div. Okay, it will give it another 15 minutes worth of opportunity to allow an expansion candle. And generally what I'd be looking at if it was to expand is into 1159. So we're going to write off 1158 as a very crucial area that Solana would have to get above and hold for tomorrow. Pretty much a hollow for tomorrow. Obviously it can wick back and down in the time frames, having intraday trades around there, but that's a very crucial point. Okay, now what do we have to do? We have to go look for VRE levels to say that, hey, gee, this is information that we have to start to look for targets. What can we see? Let me switch that on. Now, you have a daily mean that hasn't been touched, which is the opposite of Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin's daily mean yesterday didn't get touched. Today, this one's daily mean didn't get touched. The general idea is mean reversion back to the daily mean or expansion from the daily mean. That's how the strategy works. We hit outlier here in the day. Now we're looking to return back to the upside, generally before the day closes. When it opens, just to let you know, when you have a new yellow one, it will want to go pretty much directly to it. So this one ended, we were messing around, it goes directly to it. This one getting away, this one prince goes directly to it. Where here, you can say ends, and it's below this, ends there, this one prince goes directly to it. So if we just to use that over 10 times, 100 million times, you got to look for the times that it doesn't. So in this case, 1187 could be a high wick for this pump. Let's get some levels just from here, because it is looking bullish, but this coin is going through a lot of news. So that's a 3.75% to the upside. Now to maintain this posture, you have to be sitting on higher bull divs, high term time frame bull divs, keeping it above $11.24, $11.21, and by a ball hair $11.09. Okay, don't blow holes about it. But those will be your general ranges. Let's switch that off. So just immediate ranges, you break out of here, you'll look for a new trend. So it's pretty much equal to the upside, or 0.5 harder to the upside, but that's how you can trade that if you were to trade. I hope this was helpful. Let's end off on a 15 minutes saying 1152 is a region that will stop majority of buying power. Bullish divs at 1141, looking for a new trend. There we go. It's going to take a little bit of work because you're going to have to make the candle pretty much 1% higher to turn those around. Okay, so looking good for Solana. Levels you have to look out for. Gonna follow up on this mean. You keep above the mean, right? We're gonna have a crossover here, so just expect some liquidity, a pull back into 1142 if this is a bullish posturing. All right, 1158 on the 15-minute is in the target that's been over here for the whole day. So let's see what happens here. We close above 1158 today and hold above it tomorrow. This could get a little bit, this could be a good Christmas Solana present. I hope that's helpful. Ciao, Bella.